Hey Mooney, hey Grumpy, Tsukito, Axel, how you doing as well? Glad to have you here. Hey Mooney, how you doing as well? Casey, how you doing as well? Hey No One Important, Starlight, how you doing as well? I see you guys on YouTube as well. Everybody's getting here, getting comfortable because we are just getting started. Today we're celebrating Steppo's birthday. We're doing Love in Deepspace. So yeah. Oh yeah, how you doing as well? Hey System, how you doing as well? Told you before, take my money. Well, I hope to give you much back. I hope to give you just as double in back in entertainment and in happiness. Well, yeah, how you doing though? Welcome. Yeah, hey Sue, how you doing as well? Just realized I watched my watch streak. Oh no, you broke your goon streak, man. You edged streak. It happens. It happens. Hey Ox, how you doing as well? Hey Tess, hey Chelsea, how you doing as well? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. I'm dead and dying. My vision is taken from me beyond the great beyond. This is a kindred spirit. Well, I'm glad you can hear me, you know? How you guys doing as well? Glad to have you here. Hope you're having a good one. I hear it's kind of still wet. Today's been very cold, so... Today's been very cold, so it's one of those days that, like, it's just not drying. I dried it for like an hour. It's just kind of cold, so it doesn't dry fully, and I don't want to use the thingy. You know what I mean? Hey Fox, how you doing as well? Want to bonk the man? I mean bonk. I mean, there is a bonk cosmetic you can get for your little spirit, but there's no bonk effect as well. I do plan on having some bonk effects. I actually made a little system that people can do redeems in the background, but it's not working so far. I prepared it for like a VTuber stream that I was planning with Chonky, but we never ended up using it. And is this the one that falls over this piece?
Eris Gilgalad says, I'm daring today. No headset and on the TV in honor of watching my poorly cat tonight.
I mean, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. You guys keep like saying like, oh, Kindred, I would never watch you on the TV. You're way too sussy. I'm like, really? I'm too sussy? You guys should see the shit that Bao gets up to on her streams. Like, I am so chill. You guys are fucking spoiled. That was you guys are. You are that bad. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm not. What's the worst thing that I could say on stream that I've said before? Not like intentionally, like, what's the worst that I could have ever done? Like, I'm not even that bad. I'm not even that bad. You guys are fucking...
My avatar works now.
Yes, it does work. Good to know. Good to know. That's awesome. I'm not that bad. You guys are spoiled like crazy. Also, big fucking news. Stop the presses. Big fucking news. All right? Valve has approved my game. Game demo coming soon. Also, we need to set a party date. We need a party date. We need a party. We need to party. I want a party. We need to party. Demo release coming soon. TM. I can actually do it right now, but it's not done. I wanna basically, it's done, the English version, but I wanna have at least 2 languages. There's gonna be ones that are gonna be coming up sooner. I'm gonna be having Chinese, but Chinese is a little bit different, so I'm gonna give it some time to like properly proofread it. There's gonna be Japanese, which I haven't found a translator yet. I thought I had, but no, actually no. Japanese I do have. I don't have Russian. I have Japanese being worked on. Spanish being worked on. Portuguese, which I'm doing because I'm fluent in English and Portuguese. And Chinese is being worked on. Yes. So game demo coming soon. And also, I gotta say, I let Angel from Angel's Corner read my game. She was very excited. I told her not to watch everything because I was talking with her, like doing like a reaction video. Hopefully, I'd really appreciate if she does. I'd be very happy. Yeah, I'm so excited. Game demo's coming up soon. I'm so nervous. I had literally like tufts of my hair like falling over. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it on the stream. My hair is literally falling over from stress because of this, but like I'm actually so excited because it's looking so good. Like you look at the game, you're like, you would not bat an eye. You know, like, I play those indie games, and sometimes it's like a very simple indie game. I'm like, come on, guys. Usually this was made by like one person. Don't judge it too hard. That is not how it looks. It actually looks like you would be surprised when I tell you, like, oh yeah, this was made by one guy and like two artists. You know what I mean? It actually looks so fucking tight. It actually looks so fucking tight. There's also a few friends. I pitched in a few favors. Everybody else is on the special thanks, because it's people that just, you know, did it because they're friends of mine. I didn't want to like put them on like they're on the payroll. So these are the special thanks. It's Kate. She's doing the proofreading for the English version. Hirai, which is a friend of mine. She did some minor artworks for like the icons. There's like very tiny phone icons on the novel. She did those. And who else was the special thanks? There was another special thanks that I'm not forgetting now. I can open the website and check. There's another one that I forgot. Oh, T Drop. Yeah, she helped me co-wrote the first chapter, just the first chapter of the Red. She co-wrote it with me, because I was at the time I was like, I was trying to have her like co-write the story with me to like lessen the burden of the stress. Unfortunately, she had her own projects, but she did work on the first one, so she does deserve to be credited. You know what I mean? So yeah, had 2 of my wisdom teeth removed today. Nice. It is very important. I still have 2 to remove as well. Are we able to put up boundaries in the game? I mean, yes, but I don't know what are you talking about specifically. Boundaries are a very important theme of the game. It's identity, expectations, fiction, and boundaries. However, I don't know exactly what are you talking about specifically. I mean, you press the buttons you choose, so like your character wouldn't do anything you don't press it. You know what I mean? I'll be waiting until the subathon. I have other things to use my dough right now, like the 1.1k. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is crazy. Yeah, totally. No, for sure, absolutely. When do we do the party? I want a party. I actually want a party. Cause like, you gotta keep in mind, we already had a party scheduled. We had the 6 years anniversary of the, is it 6 years or 7 years? Is this 6 years? I think it's 6 years, right? 6 years, yes. I don't know if you know this, if you're a new viewer of mine, but in a month, we were gonna celebrate the anniversary of the channel. So I was thinking that we could combine the parties and just like do a big celebration for like the anniversary and game release. And yeah, that's kind of how that goes. Especially because I'm not going to be able to do a Kickstarter. Oh, well, good reminder.
The
yeah,
said
sure.
some might barely to God, but say the guys is so pride so right by.
Why is my TTS speaking Simlish? What the hell? My TTS has ADHD, dude. What the hell? Why the hell is my TTS speaking Simlish? What? I didn't set it that way. You guys are not even trying to break it. It's just sometimes it speaks Simlish. I have no idea what's going on. Why does it do that? I have no idea why does it want to. I didn't break him this time. I don't know. It just breaks. Sometimes it just breaks. It's not your fault. It is very funny though when it does break randomly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, today is a Gamba stream, so I would say like save your donos because we are gonna be doing the subathon real soon. But I mean, hey, if you want to toss like some extra coins so we can share the Gamba, but it's okay. We're gonna have the subathon soon. It's gonna be alright. Although the subathon is gonna be specifically for the novel. I'm gonna have it's basically okay. So I'm gonna like give like a little like reminder. I'm not gonna be able to do a Kickstarter. It's just not available in Brazil. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a Kickstarter just so I can get some more funds because again, these things are very expensive. I think like just the translations alone, like each is like $1,000, almost. You know what I mean? And I'm getting like very affordable people. Like they're doing prices knowing that like this is as low as they can make. Because like I said, like, hey, I'm a Latino project. Is this doable? And some of them were like, oh, I want to build a portfolio. That's nice. This is doable. It's, you know, like we've managed to make an agreement that was fair for both. But it's like, I don't also want to underpay them. That's fucked up. but it's just an expensive thing. It's just an expensive thing because there's a lot of volume. It's just like, it's fair. It just costs a lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have instead of doing a Kickstarter, we're gonna do a subathon, and these guys that like contribute on the subathon, there's gonna be on the main menu like a little special thanks, separate from the credits. That's gonna be just for the people that support on this subathon release, just so I can help, like, because the rest of it I can do, like, the rest of it I'm gonna do like with sales. Like, once the game gets some sales going, then I can like reinvest some stuff. But you know what I mean, like I do need a little bit more to like be able to like push it out, because I do want to have I want to have like translations. I want to have like partial voice acting. It's gonna be kind of hard. That one I think is gonna be able to like, it's gonna be need to held back, but you know. Even then, I'm excited. Because here's the thing, right? The game is gonna happen either way. The game is gonna happen either way. That's fine. The only thing that I'm missing is things that I think will be important. Translations. Like the CGs, getting them done faster. Because, you know, like, I gotta pay for those. You know what I mean? And more love interests. Because you gotta keep in mind as well. I planned for 3 to 5 love interests. But I can only afford 1 right now. So let's say like nobody like donates. Like let's say like nobody else comes, 0 people, no sales, right? The game is gonna happen regardless. But I can only afford to do Rhett out of my pocket. That's the first guy. He's cliche as fuck. I'm gonna say this right away. It's intentionally cliche. It's gonna make sense in the story. But he's a little bit cliche at first. It's intentional. I don't want people to like be like, that's the most generic fucking character I've ever seen. It's intentional. It's playing on tropes from visual novels and adults like male romance fantasies. It's intentional. All right? It's part of the story. So when it does get, and it will get kind of cliche, you're supposed to be like, wow, that's crazy. No, I'll be like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Also, Super LA, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. As always, $7 American to help out your game. Save your biddies. Save your biddies for the
normally not
I mean, I appreciate the
DMs,
$5.
But like the ASMR, I'll give it a shot for you.
Appreciate it. You know what I mean? Normally, not used to set up. My backbone tab on YouTube and Twitch. You're a Mac user? Really? Oh, you're not a Mac user. Yeah, Mac is, I don't really fuck with Mac. I'm a little bit of a tinkerer, so I did try to give Mac a genuine try back in 2021. I bought like a MacBook Pro, and it's a pretty confident computer. It's just not really for me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a bit of a tinkerer, so yeah. You ready to go for the next cosplay? Yes, this is separate. I think the next cosplay is gonna be Dante. If I'm not mistaken, I've bounced this idea with a few people, and people said to do Dante. I still not set in stone. I have not bought it yet. So if you guys want to choose a fucking cosplay, then choose. Say it in the Discord, because you people never fucking decide any fucking thing. Fucking. I usually don't use this word because like kind of cliche, but you guys are fucking bottoms, dude. You guys never fucking decide on anything. Swear to God, man. Swear to God. Dante shall be. Dante seems like a good idea, especially because there's gonna be a new Devil May Cry game anyway, and I fucking love Dante. Don't yell at us. Why you want me to talk like this? I mean, I have a lot of energy. You guys know, but like... It's just kind of how that goes. I tried multiple times. I had to work on a Mac computer when I was studying graphic design. Here's kind of like my assessment of MacBooks. And I'm going to be so for real with you. MacBooks are great computers. If what you want to do is something that they look forward to. So if you want to do graphic design, Adobe is going to work 1,000 times better on Mac. every single video
Starlight
editing
Line
software
says
is gonna
I'm
work
still
better.
advocating for that Miku cosplay.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like the processors for Mac are very good. Even if they're technically lesser specs, a MacBook with less specs than a PC, than a Windows PC is gonna perform better. However, if you wanna do anything else that the Mac is not supported, don't even bother. It's not gonna work. And that's where it kind of sucks for me. Like, I have plugins that I need to use for OBS.
Noble Wolfstarry says the man that doesn't decide on any of the suggestions.
I'm giving you the suggestions. You guys decide the suggestions. I've already decided the suggestions. Don't play that. Don't try to Uno reverse that. Fucking, you know what I mean? I was voted so Dante or old Leon. Miko's not an option. Yet. Maybe. The future. You gotta save that. Miku, if I'm gonna be doing a Miku cosplay, I'm saving for a special occasion. I'm saving a Miku cosplay for a special occasion. I also thought about... Okay, can I tell you guys an idea that I thought would be kind of really funny, but I don't know if I should do it because I don't want people to think that I'm being disrespectful. I just want to be funny. I thought about you know when people mod fucking titties on Baldur's Gate? You know, like the Lich big naturals, or like when they give like male characters big naturals. I wanted to do something like that, but I don't want people to think that I'm being disrespectful. You know what I mean? Because I already sound like this. I don't want people to think, but I thought it would be pretty funny to do like Leon's big naturals. You know what I mean? I'm already the big titty guy anyway, so like. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I was thinking about that one. I thought it would be funny to do like, you know how like people mod. You know how people mod these games to like give like male characters big naturals. I thought that was kind of funny, like Baldur's Gate. You know, like, what is it? Baldur's Gate, big naturals. Or is it? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Where some like they'll mod the guys to give the guys big naturals. You know what I mean? I think they've done with other characters as well, but I don't remember which one. You know what I mean? Is there okay, I need to know. Is there what is that vampire guy? His name is missing my head now. Asterion. Astarion's big naturals. Does Astarion have big naturals? I know Gandalf. I seen like a Gandalf cosplay with big naturals. But you know what I mean? Like I thought I was doing that joke, but I don't know. Got a shout out from the devs. They did use the devs literally used that mod. It's like actually a thing. I don't know. I also don't want to like, you know what I mean? Like I also don't want people to misunderstand that one. And I also like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. I thought it would be funny though. It was either gonna be that or it's gonna be like the regular cosplay. You know, Spare is a twink, not gonna lie. You know, I'll give Astarion some big naturals. I think it's funny, not gonna lie. You know what I mean? It's quite literally like, oh, if you're gonna give the women some fucking jiggle physics, give the dudes as well. Fuck it, man. Give everybody big naturals. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. It's kind of like a
Noble
inversion
Wolfstar says you
civilizations.
already decided. Then why do you ask us?
This one I haven't decided. I've said this before, but I give you guys the illusion of choice. Everything that I want to do on that I do on stream are things that I wanted to do. I just give you guys the option between the things that I want to do. So then it seems like it's your choice. But I want to do them anyway. The only one that's like was for you guys, not for me, was the maid dress. That one is totally for you guys. I was not fucking with that shit. I don't care about maid dresses. I'm not even against them. I'm not like, I would never wear this. That's not gonna. No, I could not care less. But that one was a little treat because people have been asking me that for like 5 years. I was like, you know what? It's a special celebration. You guys did get the goal. Fuck it. Maid dress stream. But everything else that I do when it comes to content is just things that I want to do. And then I decide to do it. And then you guys pick the ones that I wanted to do. So we can have more Slaughter Horse? Fine. I think that's just you, Kate. I've never seen anybody else.
The illusion of free choice.
I've never seen anybody else do that one except for you. But I mean, sure, people want to. Like, I'm down. I've said this before. I'm pretty open-minded to indie games. Speaking of indie games as well, there's the Steam Summerfest that started today. We are gonna be trying out some indie demos from the Steam Fest. So, aside from mine. Mine is gonna be releasing, but it's gonna be releasing a little bit. But yeah. Hey girl, just how you doing as well? Yes, it's just me. It's okay. You can say the things that you want. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? But yeah, are you guys ready to gamble? Oh brother. Oh brother. If this was a Silas cosplay, if this was a Silas banner, I would wear the thing. Cause but I don't have a Step Bro cosplay. I need to get myself one of the, at least Caleb and Silas. I need to get the jacket. You know what I mean? I don't want to do it as the next one, cause I don't like doing back to back. I mean, I could if you guys really want to, cause I really want to do Caleb and Silas. Those are the two ones that I want to cosplay. Zane is okay. Like I don't think Zane's outfits are that unique. So like I'm fine with like not doing, but I want to do Silas and I want to do Caleb. Those are I definitely want to do. Get an apple. I don't have an apple. I already ate all those. I actually do eat apples a lot because they're like very easy to snack. I ate all of them already.
Eris Gilgalad says
Wouldn't agree no
Brian's
fight
a
against
paid
this
actor.
vote. Everybody kept saying that, like, you know, it's just Chinese cosplays are very tight. You know what I mean? That video went so viral on Instagram. It's actually kind of funny. Yeah, it got like 100k views. And so it's the burden that I'm forced to carry. You know what I mean? And so it is the burden that I'm forced to carry. Still cannot believe that people actually can't oversee. Also, Caleb at the scene of the crime. Okay. All right. I need to give you guys some context for some brain rot. Because it is very funny brain rot. And I think you get it. Because Caleb is always at the scene of the crime. I swear to God, where is he? Where is he? let me pull up the tweets first. Let me pull up the tweets first and then I'll show you, okay? Where is it? Where is that Caleb? Caleb is always at the fucking scene of the crime, man. Where is it? Let me pull it up. Wait, give me a moment. I will pull it up. Give me a moment. There you go. Okay. All right, give me a moment. There you go. God of War. Okay. All right. Where is it? Okay. There you go. Right. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna give you. I want to show you guys something. Because it's always fucking Caleb at the scene of the crime. But first, I need to give you guys some context, okay? First, recently there was the Steam Summer. Recently there was
says the burden of Booba. Did I get that right?
Yeah. It's pretty bad for the cause. Okay, recently there was the Summer Games Fest, right? And they were doing trailers, you know, usual like hype stuff, big game event. And recently they've released the trailers for God of War Lofe, which is God of Wife. You're basically on the POV of the dead wife of Kratos, right? And it's pretty par for the course what you'd expect for like a God of War game. It's, you know what I mean? Like canonically, Kratos' wife was one that could keep up a fight with Kratos. So of course she's beaten the fuck out of everybody. It's Kratos' wife. Have you seen a God of War game? Yeah, of course. Also, it is very fucking par for the course for the wife guy to have like a very angry wife. It's like storytelling 101. And that's that, right? That's unrelated. That is unrelated to the stories. But then what started happening is that a lot of like misogynistic dudes started making like these like AI generated like, oh, Kratos is telling his wife to make him a sandwich. And like pregnancy simulator, that's gonna be the upcoming God of War. Like some just straight up on some misogyny shit, you know what I mean? Like also very obviously Taurus, because if there's anything that's canonical about Kratos, is Kratos being a wife guy. Ever since the first like angsty games, he's always been a wife guy. The whole point of Kratos is that his wife died, and that's why he's an angry boy. You know what I mean? This was what caused like the whole misogyny, like, oh, and then there was also like, oh, she's so ugly. This woman right here, by the way, where is there any close-ups? Where is it? Let me pull up a close-up, by the way. God of War, Laufey, Protag. Where is it? By the way, this is the woman. This is the one that the gamer bros are like being like, ah, she's so ugly. She's so ugly. Look at her. Like, straight up. That's crazy. But like, and then that's what led to this. Because there were people saying like, oh, like, beauty standards are yada yada yada. And like, then people started memeing saying like, why can we tolerate male protagonists with unattractive features? Basically satirizing the people that were doing the like, oh, like, look at her, she could have been so much prettier. Which, first of all, you just airbrushed it. You just put a little makeup. She looks exactly the same except for makeup. So like, that's crazy. But then people started memeing the fuck out of it, and they're like, oh, what do you mean Kratos is not conventionally attractive? He's muscular. Look at this. And that's what led to this. Caleb always at the fucking scene of the crime, man. Caleb always at the fucking scene of the crime. Whenever it was Silas before, and now it's Caleb. I've never seen, anytime people want to meme Love and Deepspace as like a Gunnar game, it's always this one specific shot of Caleb with the fucking titty bites. Don't think we don't see the titty bites, by the way, which is, you know, like, I kind of respect it. But it's always Caleb at the scene of the crime, man. That one cracked me up a little bit. That whole misogyny shit, that whole brain rotted fucking discourse. That one, I couldn't care less. But like Caleb at the scene of the crime, stupid, it's the stupid big titty dude. Oh my god, man. I mean, as a well-endowed individual, I can empathize. It's just so fucking funny. It's Caleb is this meme. I've said this about Silas before, because Silas is also like pretty big, but like Caleb is by far none. Like, it is ridiculous how fucking fat Caleb's titties are. Where is it? It's either
NASA
this
says
or
our
this.
beauty standards are so screwed, bro. Some people don't think women can have even tiny amounts of facial hair.
Dude, I've said this before. Whenever I see this like gaming discourse on Twitter, these people don't play video games. These people don't play video games. The people that are like, oh, like women, the Gamergate crowd, right? Gamergate is alive and well again, unfortunately. But these people that are like, oh, like the protagonist of the God of War is like an ugly woman now. These people don't play video games. All these people do, like Grums, which if you don't know who Grums is, your life is better by not knowing. Don't bother knowing. But these people don't play video games. These are LARPers. They just rage bait and on Twitter and just complain about it. Right? And this is the meme that I was talking about Caleb, by the way. It's Caleb is the male, this version of this guy from Love and Deepspace. Right? So don't like bother taking these opinions seriously. Just make fun of them. These people don't have valid points. They're not even gamers. They don't even play these games. They just like complaining about it. They've done this with like a million games by now. That's why I don't bother. I don't even make videos on it because it's just like boring. It's just like, yeah, they're doing it again to yet another game of the game they won't play. I just thought it was funny because it was Caleb. Out of all the characters, it's gotta be Caleb. It's always fucking Caleb. If there's gonna be like a like somebody thirsting over like Love and Deepspace titties, it's Caleb. It's Caleb. It's always a man Caleb. And I get it. But it's still funny to see. You know what I mean? They would be like, oh my god, this is just women fan
Subject
service.
2155 says the stupidest thing about this is 15 years ago, these gooners would be drooling over this kind of muscle mommy in game.
I say skill issue. I say skill issue. Every time that I see... Okay, wait, where is it? Where is it? Did I close it? Where is it? Fuck, man. I closed it. Yeah. I'm gonna be for real with you. I'm gonna be for real with you. Every time that I see this, and they're like, oh, they made women ugly in video games. I can't goon to this. I'm gonna say, skill issue. Skill issue. If you're a real one, if you're a real one, if you're a real gooner, you'd goon regardless. Here's a skill issue on your end. And also, she's not ugly. The protagonist of the God of War games is not ugly. But these people are stupid. It's nonsensical. That's why I'm not even, like, gonna bother. Like, I'm just gonna make fun of these people. Because they don't have arguments to respond to. It's just like, oh, they made women ugly in video games. No, they didn't. Oh, they're ruining video games. No, they didn't. So, like, there's no arguments to respond. It's just stupidity. But I'm still gonna say skill issue. If you can't goon to this, I say it's a skill issue. You just brain rotted your brain. You've just completely fried your brain with like anime jiggle physics to the point that you don't even think that women are hot
actually,
anymore.
God of War fans say that it maybe should have been Atreus instead, as it would have been a better follow-up from the first game, which is a fair take. Not whatever TF this quote-unquote opinion is.
I mean, that is a valid argument. That is a valid argument. I was actually kind of like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually did not fuck with Atreus in the first game. Because he was like the little kid, and I've said this before, I find them a little bit annoying. But he actually, like, the moment that won me over in the second game was when he when he was like crafty enough that he like, they were basically fighting a soulless beast from like the Norse mythology. Like, I think it was like I forgot his name now. I'm terrible at names, as you guys know. But they were fighting the soulless beast, and then what he did, he solved it by basically putting the soul that he accidentally kept from his dog into the soulless beast, and that's how they stopped the fight. Which is A, pacifist, and B, very crafty. And I was like, you know what, that's actually pretty good. Because Kratos would never do this. And that's something that I can, like, it's character development happening in real time. You know what I mean? But, you know, like, whatever, like, it's like, oh, whatever. You know, it's a different direction, but it's not a problem. I don't know. I find it boring. Like, I find this, like, misogyny tourists, because these people don't play video games. These people do not fucking play video games. That's why everybody's making fun of it. You know what I mean? Every time that I see these dudes like, oh, like, they made Kratos a simp because he's like, all he does is just, like, take care of his wife. It's like, brother, Kratos has always been like, it's always something like this. It's always LARPers. They're never actually, like, fans. You know what I mean? It's fucking nuts, dude. That's why I don't even bother. Like, I don't even bother making, like, video essays, respond, and all that kind of stuff as well. There's certainly people that do, and it's important to do it so they know they're wrong. But I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just gonna throw spitballs at them because I think it's fucking stupid. These misogyny fucking tourists, dude. These misogyny fucking tourists. I cannot. Have you ever considered playing Turnip Boy Commits Task Evasion? I played that game to completion. Why can't we all just appreciate gorgeous women in games and in real life? Dude, she's fucking pretty though. She is good. Like, have you seen, like, okay, Fate, God of War actress. Have you seen the actress that plays God of War? The Faye? She's fucking gorgeous. Like, you gotta look me in my eyes and tell me, like, oh, this woman is so ugly. Are you crazy? Are you actually nuts? Like, she's 40, by the way. This woman is 40. Like, yeah, this is like a professionally taking photos, so, you know, it's not like a natural. Like that, like you crazy.
You goody says.
Is that
why
like
can't we
if
just
that's
all
ugly,
appreciate
then you
gorgeous
just
women in
completely
games
fucking
and
fried.
Earl.
Even the TTS is fucking simping over the actress. That's crazy. But like, what? Like, yeah, she's a fucking goddess. Like, Kratos is also not airbrushed and fucking yassified. They're not models. They're gods. Well, the Fae is not a god, but like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But they're divines. They're divine beings fucking fighting over, like, blood and gore. They're not gonna be airbrushed, like, fucking... Like, those, like, same kind of brain rot. Like, these people, they're like, oh, they made women ugly. It's the kind of dudes that like, oh, post a picture of, like, a pretty dude, and it's like the dude's doing, like... And they always have the camera fixed in like an angle like this to like make sure that they never like do this or like this. They never do this. It's always just like it's fucking Zoolander. It's on some Zoolander shit. I straight up, dude. It's so fucking dumb, man. It's so fucking dumb. Anyway, let's go get into... I just wanted to talk about this little tangent before we get into Love and Deepspace. Because of Caleb. That's the only reason why I'm talking about this brain rot. I just think it's so fucking boring. I would never make a video about this unless it's just to make fun of them. Which every now and then, like, listen, every now and then you can indulge a little bit. But I just thought it was funny because Caleb at the scene of the crime. Always. Oh man, you could say like, oh, that one like Chinese game big titty guy, and you'd be like, yep. The pilot one, yep. Oh yeah, by the way, I gotta put my
Crescenti says blue steel for the win.
All right, let's get some gotcha points going. All right, let me enable my credit card. Let me pull up my credit card. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the credit card is maxed out. I gotta clear up a little bit of... There you go. It's actually something that I've done that is great. Every purchase that I do online needs to be approved manually. So that way I never get...
says you didn't manage all 20 free pulls, did you?
Not to 23. I got 19, but that's close enough. Like 19 is close enough. I can do 19. It's fine. It's like, oh, there's gonna be like 3 more. Like this should be plenty to get the thingy. Also, my USB has been breaking, dude. My PC has been kind of breaking. I've been having a lot of issues with like this computer's dying. Like the mouse is dying, the USBs are dying, the monitor was having issues. I get that my PC is getting old. You know what I mean? Like it's 6 years now, and I use it like 10 hours a day every single day for 6 years. Like, yeah, it's probably gonna die at some point. Oof. I hope it doesn't die soon, because I do not have the money to spend right now. If you're gonna break, wait until I make some of it back from the thing. Unk PC. Yeah, the USBs keep flickering. The mouse is having issues. There's a lot of stuff that is like being annoying. And I'm just ignoring. You know what I mean? I'm just ignoring for now. I'm just like, if I ignore it, this goes away. If I ignore it, it goes away. If I ignore it, it goes away. You're not gonna break now. I'll make you an upgrade. It's actually getting to the point where I would want to upgrade. Like, you know what I mean? If you're a PC gamer, you wanna upgrade every 6-8 years. At least a little bit, like a little bit more memory, maybe like a graphics card. You know what I mean? If you don't have a console. If you have a console and PC, then you can easily do 10 years and just play on medium. You know what I mean? But I'm primarily a PC gamer. I like playing on PC. You know what I mean? I don't have a console aside from the Switch, but I don't play Switch. My Switch is just a Switch machine. It just plays Nintendo games. Anyway, let's get into gambling. Let's get into gambling for our stepbro, shall we? Alrighty. All right, chat. Pray for me. I want to see prayer in the chat. How many people here think that we're gonna get Caleb in the first 10 poll? How many people here think that we're gonna get Caleb in the first 10 poll? How many? I pray against the incest, I'm sorry. It's technically not. This one is not. The only one that's incest is the British royals. That one actually is fucking incest. But like, this one is not technically. It's like star-crossed lovers. They're like from the same source. It's like it's almost not interest. You know what I mean? It's romantic though, isn't it? It's emotion. I mean, that's crazy. Still step bro. It's a step bro. It's a step bro. Oh, okay. Is it actually? I was joking. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. No way. No way. No way. Oh, finally, Info is giving me back some of my unluck. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's... Oh my god, the rare fucking moment. Oh my god, it's been 10 years since I've gotten lucky in this game. I cannot believe this. First 10 pull in, chat, go pull right now. Go pull right now. Go right now. Waste your charges now. It's time. It's a good juju. Go get your 10 pulls. Do it, I believe you. Thank you for the prayers, by the way, chat. All right, I guess we gotta pull more, right? Fuck it, let's pull some more. All right, some more freebies. Oh, back to back. Let's go. Oh my god, let's go. Oh my god, 2 S stars in 30 pulls. Please, no, stop wasting my luck. No, stop! I had enough! I need to save for the next better. If I burn for all my mercy, then I'm cooked. Don't! Stop! I'm happy. I don't need any more. If I keep burning through my luck, I won't have any more for the next 5 banner. Please, no more. Okay, through. Oh no, I've used all of my pity. The next banner, I'm gonna have to pull like $100 to get a single memory again.
Now use the last to lower the pity for next time.
No! I got twice! My pity's gonna be fucking nothing by the next banner. Oh no, I'm cooked. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to spend $100 on the next banner. I don't care about multiples as well, even, cause I don't level up these memories. I just
Starlight
like watching
Line
the stories.
Says, oh baby, we're getting high in writing tonight.
Oh no, next banner, I am cooked. Well, I did get lucky, so I'd appreciate it. Don't look a gift horse in its mouth. Oh man, I think Caleb loves me more than Silas, even though I like Silas more technically. I think Caleb likes me more than Silas. Silas never comes this easy. And then Caleb is just like, yep, I'm here. I guess the stepbro chose me. I didn't choose the stepbro. God damn. Alright. Well, let's get to it. Nothing else to it but to do it. I did not think this was gonna be this easy. The love triangle, hello? I guess it is kind of like a love triangle, isn't it? Silas, know you're being unfaithful. That's why he's playing hard to get. That's not true. I always fucking pull first for this.
Issued by the Hunters Association.
Sexy. I can't even complain about it. He's so fucking sexy. Stupid, sexy Silas. Wait, no, it's not Silas that I need to play today. It's Caleb. There you go. All right, your Skyblue, birthday boy stepbro. Oh, let's get to it. Nothing else to it but to do it. Oh my god, congrats. Thank you, everybody. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Alright, let's get to it. A Rufus Hornero chirps outside. Its cries riding the cool wind from the south. It slips past the gap under the window. I roll over and bury myself deeper in my blanket.
Are you cold? I can close the window.
Hey Andrea, how you doing as well? No, it's okay. God damn, put those puppies away, you slut. What's that one saying? There's a saying in Brazil that's like rapariga não sente frio. It's like sluts don't get cold because it's basically a Brazilian saying that like sluts will go out on like revealing clothing even if it's snowing outside. Is that like, huh, don't get cold. He's like just having his puppies out. Like, you, aren't you cold? I grab Caleb before he can get up. Then I roll over and wrap the blanket around us. Especially when today is Caleb's birthday. Under the covers, Caleb warms my cold arms with his hands.
Alrighty then.
How is he already
We'll stay like this for a bit.
It's the freaky stepbro. This is the freaky stepbro. He is pretty freaky. Caleb, I think, is like pretty fucking freaky. For his birthday trip, I choose the place opposite to Lincoln. It's Antipode. Day and night are basically flipped. Lincoln summer is wintertime here. Since we're in the furthest place from Lincoln, I want Caleb to have a birthday he'll never forget. Oh, didn't dip fast enough. Are you not gonna be saving your points? I'm surprised you wouldn't even be lurking the stream to like save your points, Eris. You're always like doing everything for the points. After we freshen up, the knock I've been waiting for finally arrives.
Someone's up at this time?
Maybe they're here for you. She's acting clueless. I open the door and the landlady walks in with a big smile. She presents a covered serving tray.
Happy birthday, youngster.
Thank you.
Oh, nice old lady. Doing everything for the points. The landlady sets the platter on the table before giving me 2 forks.
You said you wanted noodles to make a birthday dish, so I just made it for you.
Oh.
I also have extra. You can't let him eat everything, you know. Make sure you get some for yourself.
He's a big boy. He's gotta eat
I'm not
plenty.
gonna let her stand off to the side and watch me eat. Don't worry.
A warm, gentle smile spreads across the landlady's face. Then the 3 of us laugh.
I almost forgot. We have a special birthday tradition around here.
No? She gestures for Caleb to come closer. He doesn't know what's about to happen, but he leans in. A second passes before he gasps in pain.
Ow!
What's that?
One tug on the ear for every birthday. That's how we make sure that good luck keeps coming.
So it's treating like he's a little kid.
Only 20-something more. Be brave.
I guess. When in Rome, right? After delivering the full birthday package, blessings and a few kind reminders, the landlady bids us farewell. Caleb sits at the table rubbing his red ear. I lift the lid on the tray only to realize I might have forgotten to mention that the birthday noodles are supposed to be for long life. Caleb leans over and what he sees in the sauce, he bursts out laughing.
All these butterflies and animals. She went all out.
You're still missing actual longevity noodles.
I've been eating the same stuff for years now. Maybe it's time to try something new.
Caleb carefully picks out a few animal-shaped pieces and pops them into his mouth.
I'll call this childhood pasta. Here's to always treating my inner child well.
I'm such a sucker for childhood friends to lovers because I find this shit so endearing. Like seeing like grown up like friends to lovers like doing like shit that they would do like since they're young because they've all just always been together so clueless is like I'm such a sucker. I have such a weak spot for this kind of love story. It hits every single time, and I'm so fucking embarrassed by it. Then he forks the farfail and holds it out to me.
These can be our
Hey, Venom.
pretty pasta. Here's to living a beautiful life together.
Oh. Love going to swim in the public pool. Fixes walls. Venom loves bursting through the walls, school-age style. Dante. After breakfast, I sneak off to the bedroom to check my messages since Caleb insists on doing the dishes. This journey halfway across the world isn't about celebrating Caleb's birthday. The world's last flyable, the T-93 fighter jet, is here. Thanks to Gideon, Caleb and I can fly it before the model is retired. Thanks, Gideon. What's going on?
Everything's set with the airbase. Make sure you're there by 6 p.m. on the dot. You'll be driving for a while, though. Try to leave early.
Gideon has a very pretty voice.
No problem. If you have time today, review the tips I gave you, and you can text me in case you've got questions.
You don't remember who I'm going with, right?
Good point. Have fun, you two.
Gideon?
Caleb suddenly speaks up behind me. I panic, think he's caught on, and quickly lock the screen. Is he gonna get jealous? Is he gonna get jealous of Gideon? Caleb is very jealous. Caleb isn't even looking at me. His eyes are glued to his phone.
He wished me a happy birthday. And he said I could bring back any souvenir.
Tradition to
Nothing
bargain through the
fancy is
walls.
okay. But it
Yeah,
kind
Gideon
of felt
always
like
sounds
he
so hot.
was
No, right?
hinting at
It kind of
something.
sounds hotter than usual. Goddamn. Okay, Gideon. I mean, I know Gideon is taken now, so like, you know. Isn't he? I think we set him up with like a date, if I remember correctly. You know how Gideon is sometimes. He always makes those all sorts of jokes.
Since when did you know him so well?
I do. Look at him being jealous. Look at him being jealous. I feel Caleb's presence slowly creeping closer. He deliberately clears his throat.
Someone was being suspicious a few seconds ago. Don't think I didn't notice.
I throw my hands up and do my best to play dumb. Unless you have the evidence, you can't ask for a confession. He wraps his arm around my waist and pulls me in a little closer.
Something tells me I shouldn't be spoiling my birthday surprise.
Rank with 2 R's, the Bell Temple is good luck. Is that so? Gideon should have been the 5th love interest? Nah. Because you gotta keep in mind, the thing about Love and Deepspace love interests is that they always embody tropes, right? These boys, they always embody like pretty distinct fantasies, which is what makes them not be interchangeable. The fantasies that Silas plays are not the same fantasies that Caleb plays, that even somebody like Xavier, Raphael plays, right? There's surely some intersections. That's why you see a lot of Caleb fans be also Silas fans, a lot of Silas fans like Caleb, a lot of Xavier fans like Raphael, a lot of Raphael fans like Xavier. You know what I mean? There's certainly overlaps, but they're not interchangeable. So something that I always see people theorizing over the 6th love interest, the 6th love in Deepspace love interest, is that he's gotta be a unique fantasy. That's why when we were like, I remember in the collab we were speculating about this. I was like, what fantasies does Love in Deepspace has that haven't been played already? You know what I mean? And that's who's gonna be the 6th love interest. It's not gonna be yet another Silas. It's not gonna be yet another anything. You know what I mean? While Love in Deepspace, I feel disturbed that Zane is the doctor of the main love interest, because what do you mean they're love interests? I mean, they're all the love interests have different story times. So Zane is only the love interest in his story. They might exist outside of their own stories, but they're completely different characters. There's no love triangle situation going on in these gacha games. The MC that's the MC for Silas is a completely different person from the MC from Zane. You know what I mean? Yeah, all the parries are also problematic in some way. True, also true. They're very complex characters, which I
It's
think is a
getting
good
late.
thing.
I'm guessing you have an entire schedule lined up. Before we head out, can you help me pick out an outfit? I'd like something that works for whatever you planned.
Yeah. Finally, barely this is. I'll be done with you. You guys having fun? I think they're mean. Doctor X patient relationship. Kindred is a power imbalance. Not exactly. They're both adults. You know what I mean? They're both adults. I don't think the sort of situation would be the thing. There's a local tradition where people hug a tree on their birthday, so I made a forest park our first stop. According to the landlady, the older the tree, the better. It's one way of blessing the birthday person and hoping they'll steadily grow and become stronger like a tree. Hurry up, Caleb.
We're looking for a tree, not chasing one. It's not gonna run for the hills once
Adults
it
can
sees
suffer
us.
power imbalances, just not as much as kid-adult situations. No, for sure. But there would only be a power imbalance if the MC depended on Xavier or Zane. If, for example, the MC was like a chronic patient at a hospital, and that's where the romance sort of thing, then I could see like an argument of like power imbalance. But if he's just your general practitioner, what, it's not like he's the only doctor in Love and Deepspace universe. You know what I mean? In fact, in the Zane story, for a while they spent a lot of time separated before they met back. Canonically, the first like time they've met, they spent a long time separate. So like, you know what I mean? I don't see it, but you know, like that's just my opinion. To be fair, and the problem is the unfair treatment. The MC gets special treatment compared to the other patients. Also kind of like debatable because it's not like he's treating the other patients bad. You know what I mean? Again, adults can date. If he's your general practitioner, as long as he's being ethical, you know, like, who gives a what? That's just my opinion, to be fair. She kind of does. Zane might be the only one who can cure her heart condition. But that's because Zane is trying to cure this thing. But again, that's a love story, you know what I mean? Like, if he's the guy that loves you and he's doing everything to get the cure for your special condition that only he can do, you know, it's just because nobody else is trying to save us, it's not really his fault. You know what I mean? But that's just how I see it, to be fair. You know, not the most like knowledgeable on this sort of situation, so you're asking for the opinion of a dumb guy on this. So I'm not gonna pretend that like I know. I'm just giving my thoughts on like what I see, but I'm not gonna pretend to be an authority on this one, because I'm not. True, but we have other places to visit. The current mission objective is to find the biggest tree here and run before we run out of time.
You should have told me there were more surprises. I would have been sprinting around as soon as we started.
Something that I always mention about Caleb, because I remember when Caleb came out, people were saying like, his voice is so young, I don't like his voice, yada yada yada. I think his voice is perfect, because his voice has enough range. Like if Caleb had like a deep voice like this, it'd be like, I'm gonna look for the tree to give it a hug. It would not be like he would not have these moments of like genuine, just like this energy of like childhood friends, you know what I mean? Like if he had like the fact that he has sort of like a boyish voice sometimes is very fitting to his Gap Moe, especially when he gets like super scary as well. It's Gap Moe as hell, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean he will do it as a possibility, like prevention of corruption. Same deal as like why a teacher can't be the headmaster in the same school. It's a legit thing. Boy certainly fits in. I mean, like, it's why people imposing morals in real life onto fiction. Well, you know, like, I'm okay with people having their views. You know what I mean? Like, I certainly have my boundaries as well. And there's also the illusion of disbelief. There's also Gap Moe when he does this Colonel voice. It does. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Okay, guys, just so we can wrap up this like whole like morals onto fiction situation, because we already had this conversation with Caleb as well. First of all, I forgot. First of all, yes, everybody can have boundaries. If you're something that's not uncomfortable, that's not for you. And also, there's the illusion of disbelief. It's a fantasy romance. It's like when I play those yandere novels and I'm like, oh no, I sure love the guy that's unhealthily obsessed with me and it's being like a stalker. Oh no, it's like, it's suspension of disbelief. Not everything needs to be super realistic. Sometimes you're just enjoying things for the sake of the story. And also, there's a relativity to everything. Like, general practitioners could date in that situation. It depends on the consent, it depends on the parties, and those things that it would depend on would need to be real in the first place. So since this is not real, we assume the best case scenario because it's fiction. And you can also choose not to. You can set your boundaries wherever you want. You can choose not to engage with these fictions. You know what I mean? It's the whole deal with Mafia Boss. Silas is a fucking criminal. I wouldn't date a dude that has killed people before. Like, unless you're the MC, Silas would not give a fuck about you. He would kill you on the spot if you looked wrong to his MC. But we ignore that, because, you know, like, listen, this is the Mafia guy, whatever, you know, like, suspension of disbelief and all that stuff. It's fine, you know, like, it's enjoyable. It's the same deal with all this other stuff. And you can choose your boundaries to be that case. You know what I mean? But, you know, like, it's fiction. The only person that's able to set what the fiction is the writer, and also the imagination of the reader as well. But to a different extent. But Mafia guys are nice. No, the fuck they're not. No, they are not. Absolutely not. 30 minutes passed and it's pretty clear that Caleb, sturdy and strong as he already is, doesn't care much about the trees.
What about this, Grandpappy? It's bigger than the others. I think it's at least 100 years old.
Even after I've denied 5 of his specs, he's still filled with enthusiasm. It's not big enough. It needs to be this large. I stretch my arms out and trace a huge arc in the air.
How big is that exactly?
You think my name is pretty? I think Andrea is a pretty name for sure. Good news, we're watching a comedy anime with my friends, so I won't cry at least. Hey, I've cried at comedy animes before. I've cried before in comedy animes, you never know. How big is that exactly? Not even looking. It should be as big as one. Oh? Of course, all this talk started because some of the pairings in some way are problematic, which is also a good thing because it means that there isn't one morally right. Every love interest has things that are problematic. Yeah, for sure. But, you know, it's a drama. Like, you gotta keep in mind as well. And that's something, for example, okay, I'm not gonna talk about it right now because the movie is still out and I'm not gonna talk about this, but just mention that, like, this is something that Amazing Digital Circus also does. You don't want your characters in the story to be perfect. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a Mary Sue. You know what I mean? Characters sometimes being a little bit problematic to different levels, of course. I'm not gonna say that, you know, about anything. And also boundaries. But your characters not being perfect, your characters being flawed, having problems, being annoying even, is a good thing because it means that you can have character arcs, you can have drama, you can have a compelling narrative. If your character is just like, she's perfect and she can do everything and she's always right and they're like always at the moral high ground because they're perfect and flawless and they're exactly my kind of character that I love very, very much. It's not really somebody that I would want to read a story because that's not a person, it's just a fantasy, you know? Characters become real when you can empathize them, both good things and bad things. You don't want a character that's ontologically evil in the same way that you don't want a character that's just a Mary Sue and it's always perfect and it's always right, you know? You know what I mean? And also you can joke about it, be like, Zane! What would HR think if we do sexy, steamy romance in the patient's bed? Oh no, like, like that's where you get fun stories. Like, yeah, a lot of the romance books that are like, oh, Mr. CEO and YN, it's a PR nightmare. It's an HR nightmare. But we kind of suspended disbelief because, like, listen, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's fun. Oh, don't even get me. I am not talking about Has-Been Hotel. I'm stopping you right there. I am not talking about Has-Been Hotel. If I talk about Has-Been Hotel, we are not playing the rest of the Caleb memory. It would derail the conversation completely entirely. I'm not touching Has-Been Hotel. I would not be able to continue playing the game if we get onto that conversation. You know what I mean? Anyway. Spread my arms again and Caleb takes the chance to hug me. Caleb.
Yeah, my bad. Reflexes and muscle memory, yada, yada, yada.
They are pretty cute together, though. How do we get into this conversation? It's pretty powerful, Caleb streams, because Caleb is the controversial character of Love and Deepspace. Although, to be fair, this one was actually talking about Zane. Next stream has been hotel discussion. Nah. I couldn't market that. Maybe we took a wrong turn. After walking for a while, we haven't seen a single tree that fits the bill.
Starlight Line says Has-Been Hotel stream when?
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. This is the kind of stream that I would love if I could get TB to join in. He's great at giving commentary on this kind of stuff. It's the whole thing that he does, right?
It's possible that trees don't grow well here. Let's check out the summit.
Oh shit, I just did what somebody commented. I got a comment one time that said like, hey Kindred, sometimes you're missing reading out loud the trees, the lines. And I was like, no I don't, I always read every single line. I just did this now. I was breathing in, I was like just reading in my mind. I didn't realize that I was just reading in my mind. It's the first time that I actually caught this. I actually got this comment. I didn't even notice. It's something I do every now and then. I'll try to not to. Sorry. I didn't even think it out. I thought I was reading out loud. It's possible the trees don't grow here. Let's check out the summit.
The trees there might get more sunlight, so they're bigger.
Thought you were going to tease me or say that's what I get for being greedy. I mean, being greedy isn't a bad thing. He pinches my cheeks while I speak. My words become a mumbly protest.
That's practically slander.
I don't know if Caleb is funnier when he's being like sassy or when he's being cute.
And in terms of being greedy,
He's being cute.
I'm the last person who should judge you.
At least he's self-aware. At least he's self-aware. Always enjoy Jurassic Park. My entire childhood is right there. We've hiked for so long and we're both tired. We find a grassy area to take a break. The trees around us are low enough to the point where I can see the sky. Is that a plane? It's flying really low. Under the sun, I catch a glimpse of a dark shape circling overhead.
A plane won't have a flight pattern like that.
Caleb takes my hand and gives me an unwrapped cupcake.
It's a big bird. You can tell just by looking at the shadow.
That's the ground. The shadow keeps circling us. It's flying alone. Maybe it's lonely.
Or maybe it enjoys the peace.
It's Mephisto.
The bird broke off from the flock, so it can fly wherever it wants. And admire its handsome shadow.
I don't think you're talking about the bird. Sounds like you're describing a certain pilot.
Too bad I never broke formation to do my own thing.
But if you could, what would you do?
I'd break a few rules, probably. I'll land in some spoopy forbidden zone because I feel like it.
Okay, Caleb. I never thought I would hear the word of Caleb saying spoopy. I say that ironically. I never thought I would see the day that I would hear Caleb say spoopy. Alright. I raise my hand to block the sunlight and look at the bird again. And do you think it's looking for a place to land? It catches Caleb's interest. He sits up and stands and holds out his hand for me.
Why don't we follow it and find out?
You know, believe me, I thought the animation was like gonna flop or something. I don't know. I'm glad it's doing good. You're a very good animator, Venom. You know, even if the algorithm sometimes is like rough, that doesn't say anything about your skills. I'm sure if you keep posting it, it's gonna pop eventually. And you are very talented. You know what I mean? You're busy fixing walls, I guess. Shoot me a DM in case a bird or honey badger are causing chaos. As if it hurt us, the bird starts flying and pausing in time with our steps. The path leads us is rugged as we head downwards. After a few hundred meters, I'm already trying to catch my breath. Caleb.
What's up?
This hill's brutal. I need something to take my mind off of it.
Like?
Oh, are we not that good at... Don't we have that much stamina?
Be careful. Don't step on that loose rock over there.
Carefully avoid the rock and climb another step. Do you think you can sing me something? Or tell me a story?
Once upon a time, there was a mountain, and on that mountain was...
Caleb. Caleb flashes a triumphant grin and guides me to a decaying tree root. Why don't you tell me about the most unforgettable day you had as a pilot? I don't think I asked you about that before.
I feel like you just gave me a writing prompt for an essay. A good thing I actually have one. I've also written a draft about it countless times. In my mind, of course.
The bird ventures deeper into the forest as we follow it. Ready to begin, Caleb clears his throat.
My most unforgettable day as a pilot. It'd be the first time I saw a pilot's glory.
Oh, what's a pilot's glory? What's that?
It's an optical phenomenon. The plane's shadow hits the clouds as a halo forms around the sun. At that height, it looks like the aircraft's wrapped up in iridescent light.
What's a pilot's glory? What does that look like? Incredible. You should mention that in the pilot recruitment brochure.
Most pilots see it as an auspicious sign. It means they'll have good luck for the flight.
So did something special happen on that flight?
Careful now.
Caleb gently moves some branches aside from me. We follow the bird around the sharp bend.
It was a routine flight, actually. Nothing special.
Oh, I know. Maybe your childhood mischief used up your good luck quota for a while.
You think so? I got a text as soon as I got off the plane. Someone once told me that she wasn't coming home out of spite. But when she texted me, she was already back. She was waiting for me. And some braised chicken wings.
Hey. The bird seems to have made up its mind. It takes off and flies in another direction. The shadow sweeps past us and vanishes into the woods.
What a thoughtful birdie. It found its destination and helped us.
I look up in the direction the bird disappeared into and see an enormous tree. I guess we found him. After braving the steep trail, we finally reached the tree. It's more massive than I thought.
It's huge. And there are two of them.
What's more surprising is that behind the one behemoth is another, roughly the same height. They stand side by side, no branches intertwine, yet they're like a paired existence that's inseparable. Oh, there's a plaque. It stands before the trees. The text is written in several different languages.
Paired trees. Experts believe they're about 2 to 5 years apart in age.
Just 2 to 5 years? Aren't big trees usually like hundreds or at least like a few decades old? Yet instead of fighting over resources, they form the wonder of the world. Their roots are intertwined underground while their branches stretch skyward side by side. Smiling, Caleb reads the plaque, then he turns to look at me.
I think we've found the perfect one. Nothing's more fitting.
After figuring out which one's older, I pointed the bigger tree and beckoned Caleb to come closer. When you hug it, stay focused. Clear your mind. You can even whisper your name and make a wish.
You almost sound like a local.
Of course, they always gotta make the universe fits the guys. There are two trees that are intertwined and with each other. It's like, aw. Just tells the trees are also Caleb and MC. Well, to be fair, in this universe, they are supposed to be, first of all, the guiding light. Like, the MC is always basically the center of the universe, which is kind of funny considering this is an Otome game, you know what I mean? But also, they're basically like split from the same soul. So imagine if the universe had a protagonist that's kind of like the Caleb and MC Love and Deepspace thing they have going on. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny that every single time there's always like some stuff that is like very obvious, like, oh, the trees are MC and Caleb, or like some birds or whatever else like they always do in these stories. But it's also canonically established that this is a thing. So, you know what I mean? Also 2 to 5 years in age difference, which is the suspected age of the age range of the MC. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, for trees, it's not a lot, is it? Like 5 years for a tree, I don't think it's that much, is it? Depending on the tree, I suppose.
I memorized the steps. But it's my birthday. Doesn't that mean I get to choose which tree to hug?
Caleb takes my hand and wraps it around the bigger tree. Gently nudges me until I'm leaning against the trunk. Once he sees I'm staying put, he jogs over to the smaller tree.
If you're ready, I'll start.
His name is in fact funny as fuck. I'm crying here, help. Alright.
Hi, Giant Trio 1. I'm Caleb. Today's my birthday, but I hope you'll send half of your blessings to the person I love the most.
Why is he talking like he's giving like a business email? It's like, thank you, Mr. Tree. I hope you have the best wishes. Why is he talking like he's writing a business email? Caleb, it's a birthday wish. It's not a fucking business opportunity. Like, hello, Mr. Tree. I would like to formally request, if that's not too troubling. It sounds like he's like writing a corporate email, like an office job. It's unrelated to the plane thingy, by the way. I guess. I'm just here for the vibes. Usually these slices of lives, I'm just here for the vibes. Today's my birthday.
I wish we were like you, bound as a pair but never in each other's way, as we become stronger side by side. I hope we'll stand together every year, like you two.
YouTuber ass cadence. Nah, that's not Mr. Beast. Shut the fuck up. No. No, stop. The intrusive thoughts are getting to me. No, stop. Like an Otome character that speaks like, today, we're about to meet the two twisted lover trees. Shut the fuck up, man. No. Stop. Stop it. Shut up, chat. Shut up. No, stop. That's horrible. That's horrible. He does not sound like that. No. That's, oh, horrible. Evil. Mr. Beast, the Otome game. Oh, brother. Aside from a little bit of a headache, I'm doing okay. That is wonderful, Chesai. Like to imagine like Earth and Moon, as the Moon were one spot of Earth, but they got split, with the Moon managed to stay in the gravitational of Earth. Pretty much, yeah. Otome love interest, Jake Paul, I would die before it. I am ignoring that. First episode is about how the world needs erotica, how censorship ruins everything. I guess. Everything is silent, and the leaves rustle in the breeze.
See? They responded.
I guess. After leaving the park and grabbing a quick lunch, we head to our next destination. We drive further from the city, but there's a traffic wherever we go.
This one's pretty far out. Are we gonna be stuck in evening rush hour on the way back?
Nope. The place we went up is further away. I'm too busy dodging cars to immediately notice that I revealed half the surprise. Oh.
So the real deal was still up ahead.
I rushed to change the subject before I can ask another question. We're almost there. Keep an eye out for parking space. Once the cars park, Caleb and I walk over to the starting point of a well-known local route. Gregan hinted anything, Caleb spotted a giant wooden sign with the 3 big numbers.
So we're here for Route 613.
I stopped in front of the sign and realized the intricate markings were left by the travelers all over the world. I can't read the writing on the upper left. It looks like it's somebody from the south.
And the one in the center looks like a license plate from the Arctic.
We find ourselves studying the decorations of the wooden sign just introduce us to strangers from every country. Lots of people traveled all the way here like us.
I bet no one came from a place farther than Lincoln, though.
I don't know, how far is Lincoln? When I reach into my pocket, Caleb grins like he knows what is about to happen.
Of course you came prepared. I'm guessing you already picked out what we're leaving behind here.
On the Caleb's gaze, I put out an oversized apple sticker I had custom made before the trip. A red apple and a green apple are close together as they hold a banner that says 613.
This is even better than I imagined.
I glance at the crowded sign and hand the sticker to Caleb. The lower area is completely covered. I'm counting on you to reach that top spot, birthday boy. Can't you just like float up? But instead of taking, Caleb lifts me up in one fluid motion. Zama?
Your wish is my command.
I guess. Joe's decided to execute me as seems. Fucking need 3 sets of wings. After placing the sticker, I tell Caleb another fun fact I learned about in my research. The number isn't the only thing that's special. Road 613 is also called the Lucky Highway.
How is it lucky?
They say there's never been a single accident here, not even during big natural disasters. The landlady said a famously lucky person was born on this very road.
If it's that lucky, then...
He leans in close with that classic look. He winks and grins as if he's saying, "Tell me your secrets."
Does that mean I get a sneak peek at the next super secret destination?
No. I pinch the tip of Caleb's nose and wiggle it side by side. You be left behind if you ask that again.
Okay, I'll stop.
Do a posture check? Alright. Ooh. That was a big pop, wasn't it? That was a big pop. Woof. Feels good to do.
Clock Guy 408 says posture check kin.
It's important to do these posture checks every now and then, you know what I mean? Don't want to shrimp up too much. It's actually pretty bad for your posture. My back hurts because I'm sitting like a shrimp. I need to lie down. That's why it's important to stretch. You guys should stretch it as well. Just when I do the posture check, you should guys do it too. You know? Cena won't budge. Caleb straightens his posture and opens his pocket that's next to me.
Your hands are freezing. Stick them in here to warm them up.
I slip both hands in his pocket. I feel something unexpected. Why is there a marker? Caleb seems somewhat surprised as smug as he takes it.
I grabbed
from
this
me.
bad boy on a whim before we left. I guess it'll be useful.
He thinks for a few seconds before standing on his tiptoes and writing our names beside the sticker. I do it all the time too. It's actually pretty important. Like if you spend a lot of time sitting down, I've said this before, but like it's good to like stretch. It's good to like, you know what I mean? There's actually like a stretch that I like doing that like it's great for the lower back because it hurts a lot. I don't know if your lower back hurts a lot like mine when I'm sitting down. Where you lay down and then you lift your legs like this and then you let them fall off the side of the bed. As you're laying down and lifting just the beds, this really stretches your lower back and it's like very good. You know what I mean? He thinks for a few seconds before standing on his tiptoes and writing our names beside the sticker.
Now the whole world will know we visited this place together. Maybe the Lucky Highway was guiding us this whole time.
Maybe. After a gap in the wooden slats, I spot a shop. Its airplane-shaped sign sways in the breeze. And Caleb, you want to check that place out? As we step inside, the rich scent of coffee and hot cocoa envelops us like a hug. We greet the tree-full owner, Emma, and sit down at the bar.
1 Colonel's latte, 1 cloud cocoa, and a slice of that fighter jet cake, please. Thanks.
Coming right up.
We close the menu, which is decorated with the pictures of aircraft models, and take another look at the Aviation Pack Cafe. If you're on the other side of the planet, I would have thought you opened this place up behind my back. You know, are they a franchise?
Maybe I should ask if they're accepting franchise applications.
No?
Ian, can you please play with the airplane model in the backyard?
I'm practicing how to dodge obstacles.
Ian!
Oh, the little kid is being little kid. With an apologetic smile, Emma brings over our drinks and cake.
Sorry about that. He's obsessed with planes. So once he starts playing, stopping him is impossible.
I guess. If that was my mom, she'd be like, put that plane down right now. 1, 2. Latino moms don't play, dude. Latino moms don't play. This only happens on European and like first world countries. While we're talking, Caleb crouches down to retrieve the model airplane that crash landed.
The S-37. It's a fighter jet from around 4 years ago.
He moves the boy's messy hair out of his eyes.
I didn't expect to meet a retro enthusiast at your age.
Ian's eyes light up when Caleb mentions the name model. The name's
You
model.
like planes too?
Also, it's 4 years retro? You want to know a secret? He's a real pilot. He's obsessed with planes, just like you. You two had met 10 years ago, you've probably been the best of friends.
Who says it's too late?
Caleb sets the damaged plane on the bar, and sincerely holds out his hand to Ian.
Hi there. I'm Caleb. We can be friends if you want.
Of course.
How cute. Big hand meets a small one, and there's a firm handshake. Ian hops on the stool beside us.
Caleb, how did you become a pilot? Everyone says collecting model airplanes won't make me a real pilot.
True, but you can apply.
What they say doesn't matter.
Maybe the 4 years they had a limited release or something of that retro model. Could be, I suppose. That could be a thing. Was that kid I get slapped when I was young? Same. Caleb passes the S-37.
Can you tell me what's broken?
The flap's a goner, the stabilizer snapped, and the debris clogged the intake.
You're already thinking like a pilot. But it takes more than knowledge. You need conviction to fly.
Conviction?
Hmm? Caleb nods. To my surprise, he turns to look at me.
Pilots face all kinds of challenges. There were moments when I doubted myself too. Whenever I wanted to give up, I'd remember something she told me. Caleb, I believe you'll be the best pilot in the whole wide world.
Gives me a small smile before turning back to Ian.
Find the thing that gives you strength and think of a goal. When you do, we'll see each other again in the sky.
Oh, nice. Collecting planes is a start. Gains the knowledge first, I suppose. They share a special interest. Still have time to reach the airbase. We reluctantly say goodbye to Emma and her family. You really know how to talk to kids. Oh, you would be a great daddy.
Once you've beaten hell mode, normal mode's a walk in the park.
Carrying a chill, the evening wind picks up. Caleb pulls me closer.
A certain kid was more of a handful than Ian.
Talking about us.
When I used my evol to get Ian's plane flying again, he gave me admiration and praise. But back then, I always got, Caleb, stop cheating.
Being the target of his teasing, I scrunch up my nose and huff. I'll admit this part was true. But the other thing you said, did you make that up on the spot?
Hmm?
Caleb, I believe you'll be the best spy in the whole wide world.
See? You said it yourself.
Sassy. He catches my raised hand, reaches into my pocket and shakes the car keys at me.
Are you gonna give me a hint about our next stop?
I tap the pilot badge on his chest. That's Ian's farewell gift. Promise Ian you'd take that badge to the skies before he became a pilot, remember? Why don't we do that now? Yeah. Thanks to one of Gideon's friends, we're suited up in the changing room.
Now I understand what Gideon was trying to say this morning. I owe him a nice gift.
Is that a new jacket? That is a new jacket, isn't it? Yeah. I like it though. It's kind of similar to the old one, but like has a lighter look. Caleb zipped me up for resting the back on his hand, on the spot where my heart is.
Your heart's racing. Are you excited? Or nervous?
I was excited when planning everything, but now I'm getting nervous.
You're the first one to get this nervous flying with me.
Caleb leans in, his warm hand resting on my shoulder.
If you're worried about something going wrong, don't be. My skills and experience will keep us safe. And if you're worried about your surprise not landing, I promise that this is the best birthday I've had.
He straightens his posture and holds out his hand. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. Oh. PC, stop dying. PC, stop dying. Stop it.
I'm ready.
I told you my
Lead the
PC
way,
was
Colonel.
dying. Yeah, I need to upgrade someday. It's starting to die. Oh. Ready, lead the way. Take his hand and head for the exit. And close your eyes and follow me. Oh, it's because the scene was loading. That's why it was lagging. Oh, see the Kindle. Navigation complete. This is our last stop for today.
No wonder I couldn't find your surprise. You hid it here, huh?
Didn't hide anything, though. Your surprise has been in front of you this whole time.
So I'll trust my back to our new pilot. Are you
Did
ready?
we learn to pilot, or are we, like, did we knew? Never been more ready.
You're in a hurry. Are you afraid I'll back out at the last minute? Show me what you got.
He's afraid
Miss
that we're gonna
Pilot.
kill him because we're not that good of a pilot. I mean, you know. Kids. We'll fly to sunset and beyond.
Roger that, Colonel.
That is such a cute little pose. That is such a cute little pose. No. Okay. Alright, Caleb. Have your moment. Hey, Crazy Rider, how you doing as well?
Navigator.
I keep forgetting
I'll check.
about Slayoness Girl Boss face. You don't like my girl
Very
boss
clear.
face? She's beautiful,
All
isn't
the
she?
instruments are ready. So,
My girl boss
how's my
is
co-pilot
beautiful.
feeling?
I don't know what you're talking about. Stop texting and driving, Caleb. Caleb, stop texting and driving. Everything looks good.
I'm okay and ready for takeoff.
Caleb, it's not a
Let's
very good
fly.
example. Alright. That's so cute. That is so cute. Slayoness Girl's boss has the perfect face for a radio. That's fucked up of you to say.
Is the sky also part of your birthday surprise?
There's more where that came from. You got kind of surprised on that one. Alright. Yeah, they're doing an air show. I don't know how, like, enjoyable that is to watch or anything, but I think it's, like, very cool. Because, like, doing air shows and that kind of stuff is actually, like, something that aeronautics do. It's kind of a flex as well to flex the planes. But I think it's really pretty. I'm not gonna lie.
Confirmed.
This is one of those things
My
that I think is
happiness
very
goes
cool.
online when you're here.
Look at them being cute together.
They did their job. I won't let them steal another moment from us.
Is he gonna break formation for the first time?
Sit tight.
He's being cool. God, I wish this game had a PC version so we could see like the scene in better detail. Oh. Wouldn't that be like, isn't that like crazy G-force? Like doing like these planes like this, doesn't it pull you like crazy? I don't know, this is one of those things that I've never even seen. But like, you gotta be kind of like even to like just be a passenger in this sort of thing, don't you have to be like a crazy, you have to be like crazy accustomed to it to be able to handle the G-force? After we leave the airbase, Caleb says it's his turn to plan the rest of our day. I don't know. By the way, I'm asking the pilot stuff. I don't know if it's actually kind of thing. That's why he said sit tight. Well, just sitting. It's not just like a sitting tight sort of situation. It's like, I don't know. Like I might be mistaken. I don't know how on the level of difficulty it is to like handle like a barrel roll, for example. You know what I mean? Holding the cake I ordered, we follow his phone's directions and walk to the quiet riverbank. Looks like every spot is taken. Sun is about to set. The riverfront is packed. People drink and laugh while waiting for the sky to turn gold. Not even a step is empty.
It's okay. We're supposed to be here.
I don't see how it's special. Caleb holds up his phone for me. The numbers on the screen shift as he tilts
The
his
brick
wrist.
we're standing on? It's the antipode of our old house.
Oh, we're on the other side of the world.
Now we can say we're standing on the farthest place from home.
No. The riverside is bustling. The scenery here is the same no matter where you look. Knowing how far it is from home makes me a strange sense of connection for this tiny spot. Isn't that kind of super rare? Isn't that kind of super rare? Because I remember seeing like on Google Earth that like most of the antipodes on Earth are water because of how big the fucking size of the Atlantic Ocean is. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Give me a moment, chat. I mean, it's just wrapping up the memory anyway. Google Earth, 3D Earth. Where's the 3D? How do I open up the 3D Earth? How do I open up the globe thingy? There you go. Here. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, see? Like, this is the Atlantic. So most of the antipodes on Earth that we see here, they're actually just water. Because, like, look at this. See what I mean? So it's actually pretty rare to have an antipode that's on Earth. It's kind of funny how that goes, isn't it? I'm far away from home. This is the closest I've felt to it.
Maybe that's because...
The river breeze sweeps past us as Caleb tightens his grip on my hand.
even when we're this far away, we're still standing with the people we choose to love.
Home is where the heart is, isn't it? Caleb's words are linked like a revelation, and I cling to him more tightly. Child me has a great taste.
Thanks for the compliment. But I'd say my taste is also pretty good.
2 seats open up. Caleb and I don't waste a second and sit down. Caleb's phone's going off. The alarm is different from the usual ones. Quickly shuts it off.
It's a fleet training exercise reminder. The sun is rising in Lincoln City.
The sun sinks below the horizon. A terminator of the links displays of Lincoln is the last remnant of light. It sets here, rises over in Lincoln. You can still feel the sunrise and sunset back home. Even the furthest place is still connected by the same terminator.
Opposites might actually be similar when you think about them. It's like how clashes can create life.
Street lamps flicker as they turn on. The light dances in Caleb's eyes. He lifts our clasped hands and shakes them.
Sometimes the best form of luck involves being tied to something.
The sun vanishes on our side for the world. And the city we call home is beginning a brand new day. Caleb and I are like 2 points in a perfect circle. We can be opposite sides, but we're still connected. The more of the world tries to keep us apart, the more we're drawn to each other. The more people try to turn us into each other's weakness, the more we become each other's strength. And now we share everything, from joy to sorrow. Not a circle anymore, but that unbreakable circle. And we should stay tied together. I'll never let you go.
It'd be my pleasure.
Oh. Oh, still going. We turn into the present. We borrow a lighter and light the candles on the cake. Amid flickering candlelight, Caleb looks gentler than ever. Make a wish, Caleb. And say it out loud. There's a small chance I'll make it come true.
I've seen what you can do. I should probably be more careful with what I wish for.
Hey, May Sean. Still a little late. Want to say hi for everybody. It's been so long since I've been able to catch a stream. Well, you did miss out on most of the novels, so I hope you... most of the Kindle. So I hope you catch up to it. But glad to have you here still. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I hope you come around more often. You should definitely come to the streams more often. If you can't be bold with your wishes, then what's the point?
If you insist. My wish is grander than flying a T-93.
The candles slowly melt as if they're waiting to hear what Caleb has to say.
I read something recently that mentioned birthdays. A birthday isn't a celebration about being born. It's for celebrating the fact that you exist. So, this year, my wish is for us to keep existing together. I want us to live together in the years to come.
I've never seen him look so serious. The wish is more important than the ones he made before. That's it?
That's it. I'm gonna blow these out if the other party has no objections.
In those dancing flames, I see a younger version of him in the familiar, earnest face. He belongs to a proud, bashful boy who once stood over a cake ruined by me and said, "My birthday wish is to be a pilot after I grow up." At the time, I barely even knew what a pilot was, but I still grabbed his hand and said, "I believe you'll be the best pilot in the whole wide world." More than 10 years have passed since that day. Hearing his birthday wish again, I don't need to say the phrase "I believe." Blow them out already. Has to be the most underwhelming wish I've ever heard. I'm too single for this shit now. The blue hour sets in. People passing by the spot bought the birthday cake and gather around to offer their blessings. Everyone here is kind and enthusiastic. They politely borrow a bit of frosting and smear it over Caleb's face. You okay? Do you need me to wash it off?
Nah, this always happened every year when I was in college. Honestly, it's kind of nice. It's been a long time.
Then, before I can continue, Caleb grabs my wrists and with one hand.
I'll give you a tip for next time. Don't telegraph your sneak attacks with a dramatic pause.
Music starts playing from somewhere in the crowd. And just like that, a street party unfolds. More people join in. Everyone who passes waves at us, and Caleb looks interested. You want to check it out? Caleb wipes off the frosting and stands up and offers me his hand. But neither of us is any good at this. Are you really going to do this? I'm about to open my mouth again when Caleb drags me along.
Nova Wolfstar says
It's my
balls.
birthday. No isn't an option.
I try to follow the beat. My heel lands on Caleb's foot. Oh. You've been cashing in on your birthday privileges all day. Hey up. The next step misses Caleb's effortless dodges as he spins me around.
That's a problem for tomorrow's Caleb. The night's still young, and my birthday privileges only show up once a year. I'm not gonna waste a second.
How cute. That was it though. That was Caleb's Your Blue, the birthday memory. I thought it was pretty cute. What do you guys think? Pretty slice of life, pretty casual memory. Nothing crazy, nothing, you know, like pretty okay memory, if I would say. Which, you know, is perfectly fine for a little birthday celebration. I quite enjoyed it. You know what I mean? The imagery was cute enough. Slice of life is always something that I enjoy. And yeah, that was it though. That was Caleb's Your Blue memory. What'd you guys think? Yeah. Oh, I just realized that I put the wrong title in the birthday. Your Skyblue. I put the Your Kindred included. Nobody even realized that the title says Kitten included, not Your Skyblue. That's kind of funny how that goes. What a cute little memory. That was very cute. Yeah, it's pretty par for the course. We never even changed the category. Yeah, but Twitch is fine. Like, I don't give a fuck about the Twitch category. It doesn't really change much. The YouTube one actually does, because the YouTube algorithm does care about what your content is. You know what I mean? Yeah, my TTS straight didn't show up though. That is probably because you're not a sub. The TTS is for subs only, because it's one of the little things that I give back for people. The free TTS, you know. We did all the errors in the titles. It's okay. I fixed it now. Oh, but yeah. That was Caleb's little memory, though. I like it. I do. I'm a little bit of a. I'm quite a fan of slice of life. You know what I mean? I know that's not for everybody. Some people prefer more like fantastical love, where they like the demons, dragons, drama all the time. I'm somebody that I enjoy just like a feel-good story. You know what I mean? I've always been that case. I've always been a sucker for romance movies, so like, it's not far off. But I've always been a sucker of just like, yep, they're a good couple, they're having a good time, you know what I mean? Especially because a lot of stories just like focus on drama and conflict, which I get it, it's like the interesting part. But I like the story that's just like a feel-good story, you know what I mean? Like an old elderly couple just like celebrating like being together for a lifetime and just being, you know, happy together. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that I quite enjoy. You're referring to single for this one? I heard it. Where's the Majesty? Hey, BT, how you doing as well? Thanks so much for the follow. Your Nave edit's done. I'll check him out as soon as I finish the stream. I actually just finished before the stream the translations for the Portuguese first chapter. So I'll finish as soon as you finish the red first chapter. I'll like start like translating that. You know what I mean? Pretty much Zane MC. Yeah, pretty much Zane MCs too. Anyway. So yeah, by the way, if you don't know, I'm also going to be releasing my own original game. It's on Steam. I haven't put it on itch.io because I want people to just check out the Steam one. But I think I'm going to stick to Steam. I already paid it for it anyway. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's going to be on Steam. I will link it and announce it as soon as possible. But if you want to check it out, get the role on Discord. And join our Discord server as well. You should definitely join our Discord server. There's a lot of people that watch my streams consistently, especially the Love and Deepspace ones. They don't come to Discord. I'm always hanging out there, so you can keep up with me and know what I'm up to and everything else. You guys want to do a round of game though? Safe to emerge now? Yep. We're done with Love and Deepspace. Yeah. I think it would be quite enjoyable. You know what I mean? Also, I'm losing some weight. Lost a little bit of weight. I want to lose 10 more kilos, and then I'm at the perfect weight that I want to be able to bulk up. I want to do a clean bulk where I start building muscle with like low fat percentage. But you know what I mean? Oh, Returnal is having discount. I might actually get this game. I actually do fuck with this game. I don't know if I'm gonna I don't know if I'm gonna do. I don't have a lot of time to play it nowadays. I don't know. I got a Steam thing. Work, little gay boy. Oh, it's working now. There you go, Star. Wait, how do you get that? Wait. Oh, it's because you're sub on Twitch. Ah, there you go.
Starlight Line says, "Work, gay boy."
It does work. I told you. I gifted him that. Oh, did you? Wait, did not play. Ah, you gifted him later. Oh, gotcha. Anyway. Yeah, that's kind of the plan though. Let's do a round the game though. If you don't know game though is we have to guess together as a community the game. Undermere. What do you guys want to do? Something else? I'm also open to like just chatting as well. I still want to chat a little bit more before we wrap the stream. And do game though. All right, we'll do a quick round of game though then. Is this Undermere?
Here's Gilgalad says, "I'm the sugar mommy right now."
It's not a Europa, even though it looks like a map. Is this Oblivion? No, not Oblivion. Is it Oblivion? Not Oblivion, no. Strange Horticulture. Is that a game? What game is that? No idea what that is. Alright. Damn. Chaotic got that one nice. Oh. Let me go back to the home. Okay, cover art, we got it. Right, now we do artwork. This is Ori and the Blind Forest. Immediately. Oh, no, it's Hollow Knight. Well, it's not Ori and the Blind Forest. Really looked like it from the color scheme, but yeah, the horns gave it away. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This is called Xenoblade. Xenoblade. Oh, it's the character. I don't know then. Isn't this Xenoblade? Isn't this Xenoblade? I think this is Xenoblade, right? I remember seeing these kinds of swords. Am I wrong? From Stellar Blade. Is this Eve? No way, right? Oh, it's Eve. She looks so nondescript, is actually kind of funny. It's surprisingly how generic she looks. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, for me, I know that there's a lot of people that love to hate or love to defend this fucking game. For me, it's such a bubblegum ass game. It just looks like a mix of like Devil May Cry with fucking Nier Automata. And it's just like so uninteresting to me. You know what I mean? I guess that was Eve. Mascot sequel one-liners. One-liners. Is it Poppy? Poppy Playtime maybe? Collectathon, mascot, and tropomorphism. Oh, Hubworld. Oh, is it? Spyro maybe? No, spy theme. Rumble Pack is an N64. Okay, so it's an N64 spy Hubworld mascot. N64 game. Oh, Gex. Gex, right? Yeah, Gex. Damn, Gex. Damn, that game got from the depths of the bottom of the barrel, dude. I don't even remember Gex. I remember seeing him on like Blockbuster. What was Gex again? I remember seeing this game on Blockbuster, but I never really got it. Often. No, it's PS1 too. But yeah, and Rumble Pack was immediately like an N64 game. Oh, it's like Croc. Oh, it's like Croc. Do you guys know Croc? Yeah, this is Croc, by the way. Seems like a little more modern version of Croc. This is Croc, by the way. No, this is the new version. Where's the old version? Where's the old version? Croc. Oh, this is the remaster. Where's the old version? Yeah, it reminds me of Croc. Gex. I guess I must not have had it. I must not have had it. Like a more like mature version of Croc. Must not have gotten many times on Blockbuster. You know what I mean? Let's do Fortnite. Fortnite is the gimme. Oh. Earlier than 2017, so like newer game. Okay, it's not Unreal. Let's try. It's not any remaster, anything crazy like that. So let's try Wonder. Super Mario Wonder. Okay. Is it Nintendo? It's not Switch, it's not Switch 2, but it's older than 27. Wait. So it's a current day game that is not on Switch. So it's an Android game. So it's gotta be an Android game, right? It's gotta be a mobile game. Is it Wild Rift? No. Okay. It's a multiplayer game that's not on the Switch. It's not on Android. Which one of these is? It's not these. Not these. It could either be like... Is it a console exclusive? It was from the last 2 years. And it's multiplayer. Could be Marathon. It's not. No, Marvel Rivals is on the Switch, I think. No? No, Marvel Rivals is Unreal Engine. Marvel Rivals is Unreal Engine. It could be Marathon. Chat, we are so fucking good at this game. Me and my chat, we are homies for life. Yes, I knew it was like a multiplayer like sort of type game because it was not Marvel because Marvel is Unreal Engine, but it was multiplayer. It's current day. If it's current day and it's not mobile, that means it's like either a console exclusive or it's like a multiplayer like PV competitive sort of game. We are goated, chat. We are goated gamers. You and me, chat. You and me. We are goated. Yeah, I see people talking about this, but it's kind of like if you already like this sort of game, then you like this sort of game. It's not really like a game for everybody, you know what I mean? It's like a dystopian capitalism that you play with these like sort of robots.
Nova Wolfstar says we are homosexual for life, lol.
You said that. Common key and W. As mentioned, that is our W. That is our W. We won together. It's not my... Unless I get it first place, then that's, you know,
Starlight
my
Line
win.
says, Common
but if
can
it's not,
tell
then
you.
it's together. It's our W. You know what I mean? It was weird, just you walks and errors. You know, it was one of those multiplayer type games. One of the hints, it was multiplayer game. No, I mean like, I don't mean multiplayer, because multiplayer, the category can be anything. It was when I said multiplayer, I mean those like multiplayer type games, Valorant, Marathon, Destiny, those multiplayer type games. You know what I mean? Apex, what's that one like Arc Raiders? You know what I mean? Those multiplayer type games, not multiplayer in general. Do you get what I'm talking about? Hey, Nix Chu, how you doing as well? Glad to have you here. I rant about Has-Been Hotel. Do you really want me to rant about Has-Been Hotel? I don't think you want me. I don't think you want me to do that. Hey, Nix Chu, how you doing as well, my friend? Glad to have you here. How you doing? How you doing? Speaking of multiplayer MOBA type games, have you seen the League of Legends Dante? Well, it's a mix of like Dante. It's a mix of like Dante and fucking Constantine. It's actually kind of fire, not gonna lie. Yeah, the marketing, the shit out of this character. But yeah, there's a new guy. This is the new guy. Also, fuck me. As much as I hate Riot Games, just because I think it's funny to hate Riot Games, I actually think they're fine as a company. I just don't like gacha games, and they moved away from like the business practice to become like put gacha into their system. That's just mostly it. But I actually have no beef with Riot. I actually think they're pretty fun. But I like memeing that I hate Riot because it's League of Legends. But this character, like, you gotta hand it to them. The art team of Riot fucking Games is so fucking good. They never fucking miss, dude.
EU time.
It's League of Legends, so I'm not telling you to go play this game. Don't go play League of Legends. It's worse than crack cocaine combined. But fuck, man, the art team of League of Legends never fucking misses, dude. It's hit after hit after hit, man. I hate that it's League of Legends, because I would love to glaze the fuck out of this game, but like...
Just Gurki says would.
It's so good, though. It's actually so good. They never fucking miss. But I just thought it was funny, because it was like... League of Legends is toxic, but those animations, yeah, it's like when I say that like Arcane is a great, the greatest problem that Arcane has is being a gateway drug to League of Legends. Don't play League of Legends. The only defect that Arcane has is being a gateway drug into League of Legends. That's the only problem that it has. But you gotta hand it to them. They cook so hard on the art department. It's actually kind of fire. I gotta hand it to Riot. I gotta hand it to Riot Games. You know what I mean? It's just kind of how that goes. Kind of want to hear your takes. I've never watched it, but on the other hand, it's getting late. Let's save it for another day. Anyway, it's about time we wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here all the way as well. Thank you so much. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like as well. Leave a like, leave a comment. I know most people forget. Most people just leave. There's rarely any comments on the stream, but if you can, I'd greatly appreciate it. Just say something nice. Just be like, hey, Kindred, really love the stream today. You know? Anyhow, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you come back tomorrow. My name is Kindred Spirit. I stream almost every single day here on YouTube as well. You know, I don't just do Love and Deepspace. I sometimes do other visual novel type games, indie games, and sometimes we do variety streams, game shows, cooking streams every now and then. I do love cooking, actually. So yeah, consider joining our memberships if you want to support your favorite, you know. You also get some cool emotes and helps me pay my bills. So if you have $5 after saving from your gacha pulls, you want to subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bullets will bring back desire.